Barron Trump, the youngest son of former President Donald Trump, has lived his life under the public's watchful eye. Yet, despite his family's prominence, Barron remains something of a mystery. Today, we'll take a deep dive into who Barron is, how he's grown up, and what the future may hold for him. With his unusual combination of a life in the White House and a love for privacy, Barron has captured the curiosity of millions. But who exactly is he? Let's find out. Early life and family background. Barron Trump was born on March 20, 2006, in the bustling heart of New York City. He's the youngest child of Donald Trump, the 45th President of the United States, and Melania Trump, a former model. Barron's upbringing has been anything but ordinary. His life began in the iconic Trump Tower, a luxurious residence located in Manhattan, an environment filled with both privilege and public attention. From the very beginning, Barron's life was shaped by wealth and influence, but it wasn't always a life of fame. While Donald Trump's older children were often in the spotlight, Barron's early years remained relatively private. His mother, Melania, has been extremely protective of Barron. As a result, he didn't experience the same level of public scrutiny his older siblings did, even as his father rose to political prominence. In 2017, when Donald Trump became president, Barron moved into the White House. At just 11 years old, this was a massive change in his life. Imagine going from living in a high-rise building in Manhattan to residing in the world's most famous residence. His mother chose to stay in New York with Barron for the first few months of Donald's presidency, allowing him to finish out his school year without a major disruption. Eventually, Melania and Barron moved to Washington, D.C. to join Donald, where Barron would experience life in the political spotlight. Barron's relationship with his parents. One of the most defining features of Barron's life has been his close relationship with both of his parents. Despite Donald Trump's busy political career, Barron has always remained a priority for his father. Donald has often spoken about how much he enjoys spending time with his youngest child. Melania Trump, for her part, has been fiercely protective of Barron, keeping him out of the public eye as much as possible. The couple has made it clear that they want Barron to have as normal a childhood as possible, despite the political spectacle surrounding their lives. Melania has shared that her primary concern is Barron's well-being and making sure he enjoys his youth, without the pressures that come with public life. Barron has also had a supportive family environment with his older siblings, though their paths have been different. As the only child of Melania and Donald, Barron occupies a unique space in the Trump family dynamic. His father often talks about how proud he is of Barron, and that pride is shared by Melania. Their parenting style has been one of care and attention, to ensure that Barron's formative years are filled with love and guidance. Barron's public image. Unlike his siblings, who are regularly in the media spotlight, Barron Trump has maintained a much lower profile. This is in large part due to his parents' conscious effort to shield him from the overwhelming attention that comes with being part of a famous family. Barron's public appearances have been few and far between, and when he does appear, it's often in the background of larger events or family gatherings. Despite his low visibility, Barron has been photographed at major events like the inauguration and key moments in the White House. But even then, he tends to be reserved, often seen quietly accompanying his parents. This reserved nature has added an air of mystery around him. People are intrigued by Barron's choice to remain out of the spotlight. This choice has likely been influenced by his mother, who has always emphasized privacy. She once said in an interview that she wants her son to have the most normal life possible, despite his father being the president. Barron's presence in the media has often been more about his association with the Trump family than his own actions or statements. Barron's education and personal interests. Barron Trump is currently attending a prestigious private school, Columbia Grammar and Preparatory School, in New York City. This institution is known for its rigorous academic programs, providing Barron with an exceptional education that aligns with the Trump family's values of excellence and hard work. In terms of personal interests, Barron has been described as a quiet and intelligent young man with a passion for sports and technology. He has shown interest in basketball, often seen playing the sport with friends or practicing on the White House courts. In addition to sports, Barron is reportedly keen on exploring technology and science, which has piqued the interest of his parents, who encourage him to delve into his hobbies. Given the high-profile nature of his family, Barron's hobbies allow him to stay grounded and connected to the everyday activities of a typical teenager. His father, Donald Trump, has often spoken about his son's skills and athleticism. And while Barron has shown interest in sports, his passion for technology and science seems to be something that could define his future career path. Barron Trump's relationship with his siblings. Barron's relationship with his older siblings, Donald Jr., Ivanka, Eric, and Tiffany, adds another dimension to his life. Despite the large age gaps, Barron is close with all of his siblings, who would have often expressed their love and support for him. The Trump family is known for being tight-knit, and Barron is no exception. While Ivanka, Donald Jr., and Eric have all been involved in the family business and public life, Barron's path is still unknown. The dynamic between the older siblings and Barron is often characterized as one of guidance and affection, especially with his siblings' interest in mentoring him as he grows older. Barron Trump's public appearances. Though Barron keeps a relatively low public profile, he does make occasional appearances. He was notably present during his father's presidential campaign and at events like the Republican National Convention. However, unlike his older siblings, Barron has rarely been the center of attention at these events. Barron's limited public appearances have fueled curiosity about his life. Unlike his siblings, who have become outspoken figures in politics and business, Barron remains a more enigmatic figure. Even during his father's time in office, Barron rarely made headlines. His appearances tend to be brief and non-controversial, which has kept his life relatively drama-free. Barron Trump's future prospects. As Barron Trump grows older, the question remains, what does the future hold for him? Will he follow in his father's footsteps and become involved in politics or business? Or will he carve his own path, separate from the legacy of the Trump name? Barron's future is full of potential. With his impressive academic background, athleticism, and interest in technology, he has numerous career options. Some speculate that he might pursue a career in business, following the footsteps of his siblings. Others believe he might delve into technology or even politics, given the way his family has shaped his life. Ultimately, Barron has the freedom to choose his own path. His parents have given him the space to develop as an individual, and they seem committed to providing him with the resources to make that decision. Whether or not he continues the Trump legacy, Barron's future is one to watch. Barron Trump is more than just the son of a former president. He's a young man with his own identity, interests, and future. Though the media may often focus on his father's political career, Barron remains something of a mystery, an enigma waiting to be fully revealed. As he grows, we can only wonder what path he will take. Whether he stays in the shadows or steps into the spotlight, one thing is for sure: Barron Trump will continue to intrigue and inspire. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating insights. And let us know in the comments, where do you think Barron Trump's future will take him? Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.